The Civil War was started for many reasons, but mainly because Southerners didn't really agree with what was going on in the North, and the North wanted to get rid of slavery, but obviously for Southern plantation owners that would not be a good thing, as the cost of labor would go up significantly. So many states in the South seceded from the Union, and the Civil War began. One of the most significant battles of the Civil War was the Battle of Gettysburg, which was fought over the first 3 days of July 1863. General Robert E. Lee decided to invade the North in hopes that this stand would cause the Confederate States to win the war. Most of the battles of the Civil War had been fought in the South, but Robert E. Lee had a plan to destroy military posts in the North. He was especially targeting Camp Curtis near Harrisburg because it was a major supply base for the Union soldiers. He wanted the Northern people to lose faith in the Union so that the South could win. He got word that 2 cavalry units were fighting in Gettysburg, so Lee ordered his entire army of almost 60,000 men to meet in Gettysburg to face these just over 3,000 Union soldiers. When Lee arrived, they sent for backup. They knew they were outnumbered, so the Union soldiers withdrew to Cemetery Ridge because it was the perfect high ground point for them to fight off the many Confederate soldiers that were there. Lee still thought he could win because the backup reinforcements hadn't arrived from D.C. yet, so he stayed and fought on. However, by the time backup reinforcements arrived, Lee was on a hopeless journey. They ended up having to retreat to Virginia. This retreat would be the turning point in the Civil War. Basically, the Confederate Army would have lost all hope at winning, and the Union would see this as a major success. This Union victory at the Battle of Gettysburg is often referred to as the high water mark of the rebellion. This victory, though, came at quite the cost. The Gettysburg Battle would be known as one of the bloodiest battles of the whole Civil War. The town of Gettysburg was devastated, so many dead everywhere. The people banded together and helped care for both Union and Confederate soldiers that were wounded in the battle. Just 4 brief months after the Battle of Gettysburg, President Lincoln gave a speech there that would be known as the Gettysburg Address. It talked about the historical impact of that battle and that location. Today, you can visit Gettysburg and see the National Gettysburg Cemetery and other monuments that are historical located around the town. You can even go to Cemetery Ridge and see where the battle was fought. For the next part of this lesson, I would like for you all to take a minute and look at a few of the links that I have provided below.